Hello, I'm Michael Raffini from the TeacherCast Academy, and today we are going to talk about some popular, emerging, and cutting-edge technologies for today's classroom. First, a brief history. Classroom technology has evolved greatly in the past 3 decades. In 1981, IBM introduced its first personal computer. Many knew at that time the computer would change the world of education. However, in the early 80s, there was a tremendous lack of software and no internet. Computers during this time were used mostly for basic word processing, database, and spreadsheets. In 1984, the Apple Macintosh was introduced with a graphical interface and was extremely popular in education. Laptops were introduced in 1988 and eventually were utilized as teaching tools. In 1990, the birth of the World Wide Web revolutionized the ways a computer could be used. Interactive whiteboards were introduced in classrooms in 1999. By 2004, YouTube and online instructional videos, including the popular Khan Academy, gave teachers access to free video and tutorials. Around 2005, audience response devices, such as iClicker, allowed teachers to poll students on multiple choice questions during real-time teaching and getting results back immediately. By 2012, iPads and tablets were very popular as a portable mobile technology that could be used across curriculum areas. Presently, mobile technology such as more powerful iPads and smartphones have been growing exponentially. Today, mobile devices give students and teachers more capability in the palm of their hands than astronauts took to the moon over 45 years ago. So what are some tech tools that teachers should keep their eye on now and in the future? The technologies of tomorrow are already being tested in select classrooms today, laying the seeds for the future of how students will learn from using these technologies. Here are a few emerging and cutting-edge technologies that are presently being used or up and coming. BYOD, bring your own device. In schools, many students are entering the classroom with their own devices such as tablets, smartphones, and laptops, which they can use to connect to the school's network. BYOD policies have been shown to reduce overall technology spending. VR, virtual reality, is an artificial, computer-generated simulation or recreation of a real-life environment or situation. It immerses the user by making them feel like they are experiencing the simulated reality firsthand, primarily by stimulating their vision and hearing. VR is typically achieved by wearing an Oculus headset. VR is taking off and shaping up to have a huge impact on education. Students can visit places virtually that they do not have physical access to: historical times, monuments, under the sea, other countries, and even outer space. Virtual realities can take history and science lessons to the next level. AR, Augmented Reality, is a technology that layers computer-generated enhancement atop an existing reality in order to make it more meaningful through the ability to interact with it. AR is developed into apps and used on mobile devices to blend digital components into the real world in such a way that they enhance one another. AR technology is quickly coming into the mainstream and will have a huge impact in the classroom. For example, when students scan a page of their homework, the page reveals a video that they can view anytime of their teacher helping them solve a problem. 3D printings. 3D printers have already broken through in education, helping students bring their ideas to life or put their hands on concepts that previously lived only in textbooks. For math, it can help students visualize graphs and mathematical models. In geography, 3D printing can help students better understand geological formations at scale. And in history, replicas of ancient artifacts can enable more hands-on learning. The potential of 3D printing is endless. Wearables. Wearable technology refers to computer-based devices that can be worn by users, taking the form of an accessory such as watches and eyewear. Over the last couple of years, Google Glass has been one of the most heavily discussed wearables, enabling users to see information about their surroundings displayed in front of them. Smartwatches from Apple, Samsung, Sony, and Peeble are already allowing users to check emails and perform other productive tasks through a tiny interface. Gamification. Gamification is the process by which teachers use video game design principles in learning environments. The effects are increased student engagement, class-wide enjoyment of academic lessons, and high levels of buy-in, even from the most reluctant learners. Gamification can impact learning by acquiring more knowledge and skills. These are a few cutting-edge technologies emerging now and in your future. Thanks for watching. This is Michael Raffini from the TeacherCast Academy.